All right, so I'm back. So today I want to do something different. I decided since they built this new community center in my area, I want to do a video in a different. So today I want to talk to you about a story about a guy by the name of James Conner. He's a single father that got his legs amputated. So the story starts off with his daughter. She texts his friend and says, Dad's in the hospital. And his friend is like freaking out, like, what's going on? He doesn't know what's going on. And he says, well, he's in the hospital. So then as you read on in the story that I found online, the story talks about James Conner, this guy. First, his story is kind of rocky because in the last year, he's been laid off from his job. And then after that, he went through a rocky marriage and stuff. Marriage wasn't the best. And then after that, he ended up getting a divorce. So fast forward to where we are now with his legs getting amputated. So one night he was hanging out at a friend's house. As he left his friend's house, he was driving home and then he was driving home in the snow and he ended up sliding off the road. As he slid off the road, his car slammed into a utility pole. Once the car slammed into a utility pole, he got pinned in between the car and the utility pole. So he had to make a really tough decision. And the tough decision that he had to make was the car caught on fire and the people around that saw the car kind of go up in smoke were telling him, hey, the car is on fire. So his adrenaline is rushing. He's in a lot of shock and everything, and he's trying to figure out what to do. So finally, he just like crawls out of the car. He gets in the snow, and as he's laying down on the ground, he's in the snow. His legs are crushed, and then he's sitting around just looking up at the sky. And then finally, some people call 911. They get him the proper help that he needs. After he gets the help that he needs, they get him to the hospital and stuff like that. And the story is such an amazing story because it tells about how a father, no matter what the situation was, that he just endured and kept going. He gets to the hospital, and then they have to amputate his legs because once he got outside of the car, his legs were unrecognizable. So once they were unrecognizable, he got to the hospital. The doctor, what they did is they told him that, hey, look, we're going to have to amputate your legs. So they ended up amputating his legs, and then come to find out that the good news is he can still walk. He may not be able to walk like everybody else, but they're going to have some prosthetic legs. And then after that, he'll go through physical therapy and different things of that nature. And then he'll be able to walk again, which is a blessing because he has a wonderful daughter. And, no matter what the situation is, even though he went through a divorce, even though he lost his job and different things like that, he's able to still say, hey, you know what? I did everything I need to do. Even I got out of this car. I want to make sure I still see my daughter and stuff like that. And to me, I love this story because I felt like it was such an amazing story. I was like, wow, this story is so touching because I see a father trying to get out of a car and really still be there for his family and stuff like that. And then I see his daughter, helping, basically telling his friend, hey, look, Dad's in the hospital and we're trying to get some help and stuff like that. So it's just a touching story that I just really appreciated this. And once I read this, I really wanted to spread awareness to this type of situation. And what I always do is I really, as a YouTuber, I really call to action. I really want y'all to just look at this story and read it. I'll post it down in the pin top below. I'll read it and put it in the description box. But I just wanted to give you an opportunity because as I was reading this article, I noticed on the bottom that they had like donations and stuff like that. I am going to donate to it. But they need money and stuff like that. And the reason why is because he lost his job and he's amputated. He can't work or anything like that. So they need a proper resource and stuff like that. So I'm really hoping that once I share this, we can share it and then you can share it to other people. You can hit the like, subscribe, and tell other people about this story because it's such an amazing story that no matter what the circumstances is and stuff like that, this father still wants to be there for his kids. And it's just such a great thing. And that's one thing I always try to push for is as fathers, try to do every single thing you can despite the circumstances that you're in, that no matter what, you can always believe in yourself. Just always believe in yourself no matter what the situation is. So it doesn't matter if you're in a car accident or you lost your job or you've been through a divorce, still believe in yourself and try to have a good community and friends around you. That way they can help you get to the next level. And that's the most important thing, is that other people around you can help you get to the next point that you need in life. And people will be there for you. So just always believe in yourself. Make sure that if you want to donate to this, they have the donation down in the article. If you click the link in there, you have a donation and you can donate to it. Or you can just share to other people. Then you can share this YouTube video. They can share it more and more and more. And then they can bring the proper cause to it. That way people can donate to it. And you already know, hey, I'll be back tomorrow with another YouTube video. Remember, Mondays I'm doing news articles. Tuesday I'm doing like a help fathers. Wednesday I'm doing another news article to help people. And then eventually I'm moving towards trying to interview different fathers and stuff like that, and then post videos on there because I want to get at different experiences through life, and I want to hear other people's perspectives as far as being fathers and stuff like that. And it's just important. I want to get a lot of different perspectives from all type of fathers: single fathers, fathers who are still married. Then I also want to hear stepfathers, people that maybe adopted kids that are fathers, just fathers, all in general, nothing but fathers. Y'all already know. So hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.